Good morning, folks. Starting another week here on the homestead. Last night we took and spent a few hours down here and did some projects. Just a few things. Sometimes it's hard for me to break out a camera and video stuff because I just do stuff here 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I actually spent a couple hours down here last night. And let me take and show you what I got done. While Miss Polly was over here going through some of our yard sale stuff, I fixed this gate that we made. I finished this side over here. And, well, it's not finished, but it's in a state of construction. Now, one of the things we did do is I put a bolt through here and bolted these two posts together so that they would be one unit, and it kind of picked it up, that and tightening this fence. So I had all of this fence over here still on the inside. We had loaded out that bore in here, and this bottom hinge right here gave out, and I had to fix it yesterday. And got the gate back up, and we still had this on the inside because nothing was solid, nothing was fixed. Tied off this fence over here, stretched it, tied it all off, put this gate latch on there. And it's not stout enough to really hold it against something that wants to fight it. I got it wired right now. I want to put a different kind on there, but this is what I had. I'm thinking maybe a slide type latch, possibly. It's a project in state of construction. We are gonna go today, and I've got to go get gates for a project I'm working on. And me and Miss Polly are going to drive both vehicles into town, get some water. All the waters are low. I was actually using water out of my cistern last night, which I hadn't done in a long time. So this is our cistern. This is actually a tote that we put in the ground. We put it in the ground about 3 years ago. And that's why I'm pulling water out of today. I did this to have water security during the winter. I can come over here, and if everything's froze up, I can still water the animals. It doesn't freeze. I've never had ice on top of it. This is a piece of scrap that we had from our wood stove installation. I put that around it, kind of buried it a little bit. You can see the cap in there. This pole right here is... don't fall down, where we want to put a solar panel. South is about that way right there. We'll put a solar panel there and put a 12-volt pump. Haven't done that yet. Other things take precedence. But I made this well bucket right here. It's just a piece of PVC. Just a piece of PVC. Take this cap off here. And it's kind of distorted because these tanks they're not very sturdy. You have to keep this thing full of water in order to keep it from collapsing. But anyway, try to do this one hand. Here's a water bucket. Sorry about my finger there. But I didn't use this all last winter, and the water still smells really good. You just add a little bit of bleach to it, and it does really good. Keeps it fresh. One of these days, I'll have this all done with a pump and a faucet and a fill tube, and have a solar panel up here, and we can pump water out of here without having to use this homemade water bucket. Just a piece of ABS or PVC, black PVC, piece of conduit, some wire. Works pretty good. Alrighty guys, this is just one more component of our high desert meat sales. We got this little freezer here. Got this at a yard sale. It was running at the yard sale. I'm going to hook it up and test it just to make sure. We are going to have to buy a couple more freezers just to keep meat in stock. And these little freezers, they don't run much. I think it's like 1 to 2 amps. On startup, when it's running, I think it's like 2 amps. And then to stay running is like 1 amp. So we've got 400 amps out here. Well, we got the sow loaded, me and Mama. Pigs don't like to go. They want to go where you don't want them to go. One thing's for sure about pigs, if they don't want to go, they're not going. You're not going to stop them, but we did get her loaded. Tomorrow morning, we'll be dropping her off at the processor, and we'll be talking to them some about the whole process. I am headed to take the there it is, the hog in today. I'm coming over here to check the solar on the cabin. Got that freezer running, so we'll make sure everything's copacetic. It takes a while to cycle through. We're at 12:03, so that was all night. Sun's up this morning. It's getting a little bit of sun. Not too bad, but it's cold. Froze, really cold. That's a good sign. Now I got to get over to Eager and get this hog to the processor and meet up with a customer today. Meat sales they're going pretty good. Anna has sold to 3 different customers. I got a customer today getting 20 pounds sausage, so I got to deliver that today and then get back here and see what else I can get into. So come along with me. Alrighty folks, I'm here at Little Colorado Meats. We are going in here to the office and we're going to do our cut sheet, and then we're going to take the hog over to where they dispatch them and eviscerate them, and I'll show you that whole setup over there. So we're right here at the foot of the White Mountains. Let's go in here and see the ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
doing?
Doing good.
Good.
Good morning, Moses.
Good morning.
How are ya?
Marvelous. Marvelous.
Awesome.
You want to do a cut sheet?
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Okay, those ladies are really great. They're always cheerful in the morning. We get here pretty early, have to leave pretty early, but we got to go down the road to the facility where they dispatch and unload this hog.
I'm gonna put this trash can over here. Once you open the gate, I guess.
Okay, folks, they got me in this white lab coat here. We're fixing to go in here and look and see where all the meat is processed after the carcass comes from the dispatch facility over to here. So I picked up hog feed, I've picked up water. You never come to town for just one thing. Now I've got to get some meat to take to a customer. I'm gonna throw it in the cooler. So this customer's getting 20 pounds. This is what 20 pounds of sausage looks like. I'm gonna do a second count and get this thing loaded up, go get it to our customer. Howdy folks. Yesterday was a long day. It was hot. It was a hot day. Our temperatures are starting to go up. I'm fixing to head out to go work on a project, go clear some fence line, and Miss Polly is going to go set up and go do laundry. So I believe I'm gonna take him in this video up right here. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. You know, if you watch our videos, give us an old thumbs up. It helps the algorithm if you can drop a little comment in there. It kind of takes and helps and keeps our channel going. So far, you know, our channel it's just a hobby. But I like being able to teach folks things and kind of show what we do and maybe help some people out. So with that being said, remember, trust in the Lord and do good. Live off the land, enjoy the bounty of it, and we'll see you later.